What's up guys, today I'm doing a video on my Jedi Temple MOC. So this MOC is not actually done yet, it's about halfway done, but I thought I'd just do a video showing the halfway point pretty much. So I'll start over here. This is the Jedi Temple Archives. So yeah, there's no minifigures down on the first story yet, but that will be added later. But I have added all the minifigures in the second story of the archives. So I've tried to do a bunch of different poses in some really cool ways, like this Jedi here, force pushing a clone over the edge and also stabbing one right through the stomach. But yeah, I've just tried to do as many different poses as I could, trying to add a mix of dead Jedi and dead clones as well as a lot of alive ones. I really wanted to just show sort of the carnage of the Jedi Temple during Order 66, but here on this wall I've just added some of those Jedi head statues that you see in the Jedi Archives. But I really wanted to just add a bunch of different species when it came to the Jedi, so you can see just a bunch of different species. That's someone who's the same species as Ki-Adi-Mundi there, and I got a Wookiee Jedi over here. And when it came to the dead clones, I really wanted to just do a bunch of like legs and arms cut off and stuff, because obviously that's what happens when a clone goes up against a Jedi. But down here on the first story, all of these rooms here, they all light up. So I will turn the lights on and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So all the lights are on now, and as you guys can see, it looks so much better with those lights on. Can't wait to put minifigures in this bottom section and then have this all done. But I will also be adding lights up into the second story, because if you guys have been keeping up to date with the update videos, a whole ceiling is going on this area, and then I'm going to be building another part of the Jedi Temple on top of that. So it's going to end up really high and just really massive. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you subscribe and keep up to date with the MOC. But this hallway here is probably my favorite part of the MOC so far. I'll just show you this wall first. Got these Jedi statues on the wall just to add some detail, and got some plants and bushes below. This clone here, I will be giving him a brick arms minigun. That's why he doesn't have a weapon. But yeah, I really like how this hallway turned out. And I've just got all the windows and the pillars on this side, and of course I had to add Grogu there. I know it's not 100% accurate to what actually happened, but I needed to add him. And I tried to put the clones in a bunch of cool poses in this room, like those two that are crouching down, and there's one over here taking cover behind the pillar. But I really like how this room turned out. And I added over here, there are some snipers from the new 501st Specialist Battle Pack shooting down into this hallway, which I'll show you in a second. But I really like the dark red colour with the dark and light tan. I think that looks really good. But then down here is some more rooms which also have lights. The lights for here are just under here. Just need to hit the switch if I can find it. There we go. And that just lights these two rooms up. So this room here is the Jedi Council room. I've got Anakin in there at the moment, but I just need to add younglings, and I'll also need to add the chairs around. But I'm pretty happy with how this room turned out. I had to include this room, and I'm really excited to add a bunch of younglings into there. And then this room is incomplete, but it's sort of just going to be like a statue sort of room. I've got one statue there, and I'm going to be adding 3 more into this room. Oh, sorry about the camera getting a bit blurry there, and then yeah, there's just this little hallway here as well, which goes the hallway down into the archives. Which reminds me, I also wanted to show you guys another view of the archives. Just down this little hall here. I think that looks really cool down there. But now we're into this hallway here. So before I show you guys this hallway, I just wanted to show you something that I think is pretty cool. So right here, you can pull this out. That just comes out. And then in here is where the battery box is for the lights in the archives. So that just slides out. And then that's a switch there to turn the lights off and on for the archives. That just slides back in. Then this can slide back in, and if you didn't know it was there, you could never even tell, I don't think. So I'm very happy with how that turned out. But now I'll show you guys this hallway. So obviously there's a bunch of windows here that look through from the top level of the archives into this hallway. I really like how they look. And then I just tried to do some details and stuff on that wall with a pillar. But then on this wall, obviously you got massive windows. I like these windows because they're really tall and really wide, so you can easily see into there, because you're not going to be able to look down into this hallway once the third story is on. But you can still look through those big windows and also from this view. So I've added this tank in here. I know we don't really see any tank in the Jedi Temple, but thought it might be something cool to add. I can always take it out, but yeah, got this Jedi here stabbing a clone right through the stomach, and just a bunch of really cool species like that wolf Jedi there. That shark Jedi has cut that guy's arm off, but yeah. I'm really happy with how the minifigures turned out. I was a bit worried about my minifigure placement, that it wouldn't be too good, but I think it's turned out all right. And I've got these jet troopers flying just with some clear pieces. And this is probably my favorite little scene here, with that Jedi throwing his lightsaber into that clone. And then these stairs here, they go through into the Jedi Council room that I just showed you before. And then those are the sniper clones shooting down. So in this MOC, I obviously used a lot of tan pieces to capture the look of the Jedi Temple, and I used a lot of like arches and stuff. But I think I did a really good job at capturing what the Jedi Temple looks like. But if you guys like the look of this, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I do update videos on my progress, and I will be making a lot more progress. This MOC's going to be double the size once it's done. So if you guys want to see what that looks like, make sure you subscribe. So I'll end the video there, but thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.